Tokyo Brandon here. I have 2 free plays for Saturday, May 3rd. I have a 5% MLB play out today. You can get that for $35, or if you go to the box that's about to appear over there and see, I have a code TB3. You can get 3 full days for just $39, $4 more than my 5% play. I was the #1 MLB profit capper in 2024 of all WagerTalk cappers. I was plus 150 units. And I was the #1 all sports profit capper 3 of the last 4 years. Here in 2025, I'm plus 35 units so far on the year. Number 5 at WagerTalk, but you know me, I'll be back at the top, most likely very soon. Do me a favor and click the like button. It goes a long way to letting WagerTalk know that you like my video. It helps all the YouTube algorithms and all that stuff. Doesn't cost you a penny, and it takes less than half a second. Click that like button. It would mean a lot to me, and I can keep bringing you free play winners. Yesterday, my free plays went 2-0, and today I'm hoping to go 2-0 again. Grab my 5% play at the link above using the code in that box. On to the free plays. The Twins travel to Boston to take on the Red Sox. We got Bailey Ober on the mound for the Twins, and we have Hunter Dobbins on the mound for the Red Sox. Hunter Dobbins has only had 2 starts in this early season 2025. He's been masterful in those 2 starts, but caution flag, he's only thrown 11 innings, and he threw it against very poor competition. He has 3 earned runs in 11 innings, which is pretty good. And he's done that, though, against the White Sox and the Cardinals. He has a 2.45 ERA with a 1.18 whip, which is very respectable, actually very above average. But again, he has very little Major League Baseball experience, and he's compiled those numbers against subpar competition. So, buyer beware. Let's take a look at the team comparisons, and then I'll tell you which way I'm thinking about going in this game. The Red Sox right now, I have them batting 8th out of 30 teams in Major League Baseball, and I have Minnesota close behind, batting 11th. Bullpen. This is where I see quite a big discrepancy between these 2 teams. I have Boston's bullpen ranked 17, including current form. These are the same numbers and rating scales that I used when I was a Major League Baseball scout for 10 years. I have Boston ranked 17 out of 30 teams, and I have Minnesota ranked number 2 out of 30 teams. So Minnesota's bullpen is really mopping things up pretty well. Starting pitchers. I grade my pitchers on a scale of 1 to 30. I curve it. I know there's about 200 starting pitchers, but I curve them so I can compare them to the bullpen and the hitting numbers. I have Hunter Dobbins ranked 6th, while I have Bailey Ober ranked 12th. Again, caution on Hunter Dobbins' numbers, though. He's only thrown 11 innings in his entire MLB career. So how are we going to go in this game? Well, I believe that the bullpen is extremely important. I'm kind of looking at these hitting numbers as a push. Kind of even Steven here. The Twins are horrible on the road, and Boston's really not that great of a home team. They're 9-6. However, I think it's going to be wise to take the Twins in this one. But how do we approach it? Right now, you're getting even money for the Twins. I just like their bullpen. And I don't like the fact that Hunter Dobbins has very little Major League Baseball experience, where Bailey Ober does have a lot of experience. If you look at Bailey Ober's last few starts, he gave up 3 earned runs to the Mets, which is forgivable. I mean, they have a lot of great batters. Pete Alonso, they got Juan Soto over there. Aside from the Mets, though, he's given up only 1 earned run in 4 straight starts. That's impressive. His whip is a little high. And his ERA is a little high. But if you take out that Mets game and the first start of the season where he got absolutely blown up by the Cardinals, he's pitched really well. I like Bailey Ober better in this game. I don't trust Hunter Dobbins' good numbers on such a small sample size. So I'm going to go with the Twins on this one. You could take them money line. You could take them +1. At last check, the Twins +1. Not the best odds. It's -200. Take them on the money line. You get even money. What is it? +100 right now. Twins on the money line. In my opinion, they have the more reliable starter, and they have the much better bullpen, and the hitting basically comparable between two teams. It's negligible, the difference, in my opinion. So I like the Twins in this game. The Twins on the money line is play number 1 for this video. The next play I'm going to cover is the Detroit Tigers and the LA Angels. As we have seen in both of the first 2 games of this series, the Detroit Tigers have fallen behind to come back at the end against LA's atrocious bullpen and win the game. The Angels are having a real hard time producing runs. They're getting some solo homers here and there, but since Trout has exited the lineup, and even before Trout exited the lineup, they were having trouble scoring runs. Looking at a quick team comparison, I have Detroit batting number 10 in all of Major League Baseball, and I have the Angels hitting 29th out of 30. Really bad. Not good numbers there. Bullpens, I have the Tigers bullpen ranked 11, while I have the Angels ranked 20. So big discrepancy there. And starting pitching, we got Jack Flaherty going against Kyle Hendricks. I have Jack Flaherty in the top 1/3 of starters in Major League Baseball, ranked 9 on a curve of 30, where I have Kyle Hendricks ranked 27th, close to dead last out of all 200 starting pitchers that I'm grading. Another interesting fact here is I like to look at the strikeout to walks rate. Shows the character of the pitcher, and although Kyle Hendricks' numbers are not atrociously bad, his walks to strikeout rate is. He's actually normally about a 20 to 30 is a good score for a pitcher in the bases on balls to strikeout ratio. Jack Flaherty's right there at 28, so he's respectable. But Kyle Hendricks is a -12. He's walking more people than he's striking out. Currently, his ERA is 6.65, which is horrible. His WHIP is 1.39, which is not great, but not exactly horrible. It's bad, but it's not horrible. I think he's lucky to have a WHIP of 1.39. I think he's going to get slammed by these Tigers. But money line is a little steep. So how do you approach this game? I'm going to give you a plus money play here. Anytime you get a favorite and you want to kind of get a little more value from that favorite, a good way to look at it is the pitcher to record a win. The reason being is it's really difficult to actually record a win because you have to achieve 3 things for a pitcher to record a win. Number 1, you have to pitch 5 innings. So taking a look at Jack Flaherty in his current form and this season, he's flying over 5 innings almost every start. I have him projected at 16.7 outs, which is almost 6 full innings. So I don't think Jack Flaherty will have a problem pitching 5 innings here. The next thing you have to do is be winning after the pitcher comes out, or when the pitcher comes out, your team has to be up. Tigers have struggled with this the last few days. They've actually been losing in the first 5 of both games that they played against the Angels, but today I don't think they're going to have that problem. I think they'll jump out to a lead. I like Jack Flaherty. He's a little inconsistent, doesn't have the greatest numbers against these batters, but against Kyle Hendricks, even if this game starts to get out of hand, I have a feeling the Tigers are going to be scoring more than the Angels here. So I don't think being up or having the lead when Jack Flaherty leaves the game is going to be a problem. And the third condition that you have to achieve to get a win is your bullpen has to hold the game. Well, as I just said, Detroit's bullpen is top 1/3 percentile of Major League Baseball, while the Angels is almost dead last. I don't only think the Tigers should have an early lead. I think the Detroit bullpen should be able to protect it against one of the worst lineups in Major League Baseball. Right now, Jack Flaherty to record a win, you can get that for plus 125. I think that's pretty good value. I don't think there will be a problem achieving these 3 steps for Jack Flaherty to get another win behind this really good lineup. He's actually 1-3 right now. Detroit doesn't really hit when he starts so far, but against Kyle Hendricks, I think we'll see plenty of runs for the Detroit Tigers. So play number 2, Jack Flaherty to record a win. Those are the free plays. Minnesota on the money line, Jack Flaherty to record the win versus the Angels. Again, I have a 5% play. If you go to that box right there, you can use code TB3, get 3 days of all access for $39. It's only $4 more than buying my 5% play. All of that is available at the link above. I was the #1 MLB profit capper in 2024, and no other WagerTalk capper can say that. I have been WagerTalk's best profit capper 3 of the last 4 years, and no other WagerTalk capper can say that. Ride with me. 2025 is already in the plus, and we're climbing and climbing. Let's get this 5% win, and let's win these 2 free plays. That's all for now. Click the like button, and I'll be back with more.
Everyone in front of me got free bread.
You want bread?
Yes, please.
$3! What? No soup for you.